So it's kind of the tone this week, and going forward, change it all with the knowledge that you guys have to win out to make the postseason.
I don't know if you got to win out, but I think if you do win out, you're pretty much guaranteed. But that really isn't our focus. Our focus right now is the next game. The next, that's kind of our approach. What you have to do to get better each day, each week, and get prepared for this coming Saturday to go on the road and win a football game.
You and I, Gavin was just when he said he thought the defensive front was as good as he's seen. What have you seen from them defensively that stands out?
I think they're physical. They're kind of an up the field team. They play aggressive. Um, they're aggressive up front. Um, I think they're a good football team. Well coached, and um, I think it'll be a good challenge for us.
Do you think they've gotten better in recent weeks? The record's kind of so-so, but they're coming off pretty decisive win against South Dakota State. Have they changed at
Yeah,
all?
yeah, they got a bunch of turnover takeaways against South Dakota State. Could have had a couple more. Dropped a couple interceptions, and kind of got out ahead of them and used ball control. And um, it was wet. It was kind of a sloppy field, that type of thing. But they played well and went on the road and won a good football game for good win for their program.
Despite two tough losses, both team in good spirits, I'm assuming.
I don't know. I'm probably not real good. But you got to move on. You got to move past it. We're on to the next thing, and um, the challenge is to go out today and practice well, have a good day, and have a great week of preparation to go out and win a football game. It's just take it week by week.
What sort of growth have you seen from Nate over the past few weeks?
Well, I think I think every day, every game, every experience he has is gonna benefit him. Any time it's invaluable, the experience that he's gaining, and um, playing in some tough games, close games. You grow a lot from it. You learn from the good things you do. You learn from the mistakes you make, and I just think he's getting better and better. I love the way he goes out and competes. He's a competitor, and I think he's on a fast track. He's a good football player. He's good. He's done a good job.
How would you describe his demeanor as a player? Doesn't seem overly
Doesn't get phased very much. I think he's very focused and into what he's doing, and um, I think that. Like I said, I thought he did a lot of good things. There's things he'll learn from that he could have done better, or quicker reads. Just I think with more confidence and more experience, he'll just continue to improve, and that's a good thing because he's play. He did a nice job the other night. Took care of the football. Um, he's run the ball well. He's thrown it well. Um, but well, like anybody, you come out of a game and you see things that you say, "I wish I would have," and all those things. I expect to see continued improvement from him.
Any update on Hunter or Justice or even Malachi Moore?
Um, Malachi had an MRI yesterday, and I haven't seen the results of that yet. That was yesterday afternoon, and then Hunter is. I'd say Hunter and Justice are probably both 50-50.
Talking about Hunter, it seems like he's really been right by Nate's side throughout this time he's been
Yeah.
out and helping. How proud are you of his leadership even though he's injured?
Well, I think yeah. I think he's done a nice job with that, and he. Uh, it's hard. When I know he wants to be out there, and but he's like you said, he stood by Nate. He helps him in practice. He helps him during the game. He you know serves maybe as a little bit of a calming influence for him, and that's a good thing.
Well, the last two home games, obviously, there's been great crowds. Do you feel people maybe have now, I don't want to say bought into it, but
Well, I hope so.
have realized how good of a program and family distance?
Well, I hope so. I mean, like I said, I don't know if you're going to see a better football game than that anywhere. That I'm seeing. You see progress and people coming and hopefully it'll continue for the rest of our home schedule. I think we have two left, two more left, and hopefully we can keep improving on it, keep getting those stands filled up. And I know everybody associated with our program appreciates every person that walks into that stadium on Saturdays, and it's our job to give them a product that they're proud of.
Cool Newsom was in there at right guard a lot last week. What went into that decision? How do you think he played?
Well, it kind of we just we have three guys that are really competing for that spot, and whoever practices the best during the week is going to be the one that you see out there, week to week. And we have three guys we have confidence in, and competition makes everybody better, and that's been the case so far.
Is that spot still, open for grabs?
Every spot on our team's open for grabs. I mean, it's about competing and putting on film during the week. And if you do, you're probably going to be the first one out there on Saturday.
Can you guys maybe speak to what's left on your schedule and how tough of a schedule you still got left? There's probably some fans that maybe pay attention to nothing more than rankings and think the toughest games are behind you, and I would assume you would disagree with that.
Well, the toughest game's the next game, and we have a lot of respect for Northern Iowa. I couldn't even tell you who we play after Northern Iowa. I'm not real concerned about that, and it's about today, what we can do today to make ourselves a better football team. And I think you saw the other night, like any game, that success lies in the details and the little things, and we got to keep getting better at those little things. And if we do, we're going to keep progressing as a football team. We're not where we haven't reached our potential yet. I don't think anybody has, but we have a ways to go, and we got to keep pushing to get there.
What have you seen from Northern Iowa's offense, and how does it sort of compare to some of you faced so far?
Probably a little more of a throwing offense than what we've seen, but a lot of run pass options. Last week they had a back who kind of had been out for a while, came back and ran for 160 some odd yards, and then they got some good skill out on the edges, and a quarterback who can throw it around. Not as much of a runner, probably. I mean, he's very capable of running. They don't use him in the running game quite as much as some of the other teams we've seen. So they're a little bit more of a RPO team, and throw it around, and but very capable of running it, and physical up front.
In your days in Nebraska, did you recruit in this area at all? Are you familiar with the Unidome at all?
Never been to the Unidome. I don't know if I've been to Cedar Falls. I've been all through Iowa. I don't know if I've actually been there, but I've been all throughout the state of Iowa. But I don't think I've been actually in Cedar Falls before.
Just the dome effect again. I mean, you guys have played one in South Dakota earlier this year. Doesn't change.
Shouldn't, no. I think it's I heard it's a good environment, and I'm sure they'll have a good crowd, so should be a fun environment.
Finland had a really good game on Saturday, a couple big plays. How nice was it to see him get more involved, and what do you need to see from the receivers just to get seem like more involved?
I thought the receivers played well the other day. I thought right across the board. I thought Damone, Alvin, Stefan, Braswell, those guys. Isaiah's been playing. He didn't have. I don't know if Isaiah had any catches, but he's been. He's starting to get back healthy again, and I feel good about how the receivers played the other night. They really went out and competed, played hard.